Hey sis, delete TikTok, delete Reddit, delete YouTube, delete Instagram, that's all you're using, but delete them. It's good to stay in the loop. It's good to know about the things that happen in your nation, in your world, in communities that you find interesting, in your friends. But to what extent does information get overridden by doom scrolling? To what extent are you making yourself more anxious, more scared, more angry, more reactive by staying on these apps? We are entering a scary time. You are currently in a pandemic. You are currently experiencing newfound political energy, different energy than has existed for the last 20 years of your life. But you have to understand that these things always happen, and you are doing yourself a favor by remaining peripherally aware than completely entrenching yourself in the ideas and thoughts of other people. I get how this can seem counterintuitive. I get that it seems ignorant and sort of like you are propagating the negative views, the extremist political views of other people by not participating. But what you have to understand is that these people live in echo chambers. What you have to understand is that you make no change by making no change. You don't do anything good for compassion. You don't do anything good for yourself or for your family or for your friends by engaging in content that you only engage with on an emotional level. You know that you want to spark change. You know that you want to see your life and the lives of other people in your life and of marginalized groups and of people who need it. You know you want to see those worlds shift, and you will if you do something about it, because the longer that you spend mentally anguishing over what could be or what has been or what other people say about things that are happening in the world right now, the less energy you have to enact actual change in your life. And the thing is that the actual change doesn't look like overthrowing the government. The actual change doesn't look like killing Nazis. The actual change doesn't look like anything but, well, actually, it looks like other things, but I'm saying on a macro or micro level, what you need to do is cultivate enough compassion for yourself to give empathy and compassion to others. You will come to understand in time that the people shouting the loudest are the people with the most hatred within them. You will find that these people, although calloused and really hardened in their heart of hearts, are those who are the weakest amongst our society. And you will find that by cultivating a space for your own heart to grow and to soften and to shift and to change and to love, that you will enact more change than any one of them. You will enact more long-lasting, more potent, more valuable, more beautiful change and love than any of them. And I swear on anything good that those people are not going to be remembered on the greater side of history. That those people with the fear and the hate in their hearts have nothing against your love and your compassion and your support, because truly, what is life without love? What is life without compassion, without empathy, without understanding? What is what is even politics like alone? Is it truly more important than loving your neighbor, than supporting the people around you, than being there for your friends, than being there for the people that you love, than being there for yourself? You don't know this yet, but after quitting social media, you will find more space within yourself to give space to others. You will find within yourself the pause and the peace that you needed, that you didn't have, that social media took away from you or took time away from you. You will find that you will become less emotionally reactive and you will become more responsive. You will find that you understand when people are angry and when people lash out of fear. You will find that you understand more nuanced perspectives of politics and of religion, of love and of hate. And you will find that you don't know just how to fix them, but you will know that it's not your journey to take. I sincerely hope that you find within yourself the resonance that is peace and is change. Because think about it. We all, as a society, can be angry on our phones. We can allow social media, we can allow, if you want to even put it in an entity form, we can allow companies to farm our data, to farm us, to make profit off of us, to benefit from the reactions that we give them, that ultimately end up only existing in a microcosm of space and time that only serves to benefit those who run the social media platforms. It is true, it is 100% true that social media is a blessing to our society. We have connected in a way that former generations could never even dream of. This is absolutely a fact. But another fact is that what is anger without change? What is anger without organization, without collective action, without collective desire, collective movement, collective forcefully pushing us in the right direction? We were able to organize Black Lives Matter movements through social media because there was enough energy around change needing to happen, that enough people cared about this to come into form as a collective, to move forward as a collective. But you know what else? Black Lives Matter has not just been something that happened in 2020. Black Lives Matter has been happening since the inception of like the idea of Black freedom. And the thing is that for all of us to be free, all of us need to make action, and all of us need to benefit from stopping our emotional reactions and our emotional energy and our energy, period, from being spent on places that it doesn't matter, from being from typing out comments, from like making manifestos. It's not about the post. It's not about the anger. It's about what you do with the anger. It's about where you put the energy. It's about what you do with what matters, which is your action. And your action is getting off that shit. Your action is taking yourself out of the equation for other people, for rich fucking billionaires to benefit off of you. Because what is it? What is posing for the camera? Thinking over and over and over, is this the right caption? Does this sound good enough? Do I look good enough? Selecting the right picture, liking it, making the right comment, fitting in socially. What is that shit? It's nothing. It really is nothing. And I implore you, use social media as God intended. Okay, I don't know what God intended, but use social media to collect ourselves, to find community, to gather, to be one with one another, not to yell at each other, not to even say nothing to one another, because that often is the case too, is that we say nothing. We say so much, but so little to one another. I mean, I just think about like Instagram comments. Who's commenting on Instagram? You know what I mean? What space is that? I don't know. It's nothing. And that's exactly what social media can be and is intended by these rich fucking douchebags to be, is a way for them to profit off of your fear and profit off of your anger and profit off the fact that you aren't doing anything, that you stay stuck there, that you continue to go back over and over and over again like an abusive ex, that's somewhere that you find you spend your time. They love that shit. They make money off that shit. They love you staying there. And just like an abusive ex, it is your decision. You make the fucking first call. You say enough's enough. You say it's over. You say no more. You say, I'm not spending one more meaningless moment on this app that brings me truly no closer to inner peace and inner joy. And you will understand so much of the beauty that exists in this world when you stop seeing all of the anger on your phone. It's so easy to get sucked down a rabbit hole of like, you know, like super pressing issues happening on our doorstep. And I understand that it sounds counterintuitive. I understand that it doesn't really make sense. But the balance needs to be there, that you need to find a way to be informed and also not spend all of your time on something that doesn't matter. Because when you step away from social media and you clean your room and you make your bed and you do your hobbies and you breathe the air outside and you feel the air, you feel the sun on your skin, you will understand what I mean by it when I say that that's not everything. And I'm not saying that the price of eggs going up isn't going to affect every single person that eats eggs, because it absolutely fucking is. But the thing is that shit's made up. Somebody somewhere benefits from the fact that you think that somebody else controls how much eggs cost, when in reality, they control how eggs cost. And in reality, you have been quietly paying more and more money to them while they make more and more money and tell you that, oh, there's not enough, that, oh, it costs more to do it, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. They don't spend a single second thinking about how much money that they, or rather how much energy and resources of the earth that they consume. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. And you do, because you have been trained to think that it's your responsibility to take care of the earth. And don't get me wrong, it is. It is our responsibility as human beings put on this earth to shepherd this planet. But the thing is that it's also true that there are other people in this world that care more about how much money that they make than it is for them to take care of the earth that bore them into the existence. It is more true that somebody else has more responsibility because they have more power, because they have more control over what it takes to cost, how much money to spend, how much how much of Earth's resources. It's up to them too. And you know what's up to us as people, as the working class, as people of color, as gay people, as whatever it is, as people, one and all. It is our responsibility to do something about the people that do that shit. It's our responsibility to take back and reclaim our energy, reclaim our time, reclaim our emotions, our mind, our bodies, to come into form with one that is us and that is all of us. It's our responsibility to do something, to shift something, to be in the right space, to be compassionate towards the people in our lives, to be compassionate for our brothers and sisters that walk among us, to hold space and love in our hearts for those who have a hard time reaching this place of love and compassion. Because let's face it, we did too. We struggled with getting to the places that we're at right now. And we will struggle. We have struggled. And we will get up and we will do it again. And we will bring peace to each other again. Because if there's one thing that's true about humans, it's that we will try and try and try and try. And it doesn't matter how much hate is in the world. It doesn't matter if there's fucking Nazis. It doesn't matter if they're resurrected again from the dead, or they came from Argentina, or they never died. It doesn't matter, because we as Americans, we as humans know that there is a possibility for us to have more than what we have, to take more responsibility for the things that we do, for the energy that we spend, for the time that we spend, for our hearts. We have no doubt, there is no doubt in your heart that you want something more, and you have to be the one to go get it. You have to be the one to delete the social media. You have to be the one to breathe in the air, to sit on the ground and feel the earth on your feet. Because it's there for you. It will always be there for you. The sun will always rise. The sun will always set. The moon will take its place, and then the sun back again. You are love, and you are loved. I love you. I believe in you. I believe in the fact that there can be more. I believe in the fact that there is more available to us. And I believe in the fact that we won't take it forever. It's just a matter of deciding when is enough. And for me, it was in 2020 when I deleted TikTok first. And then I had a love-hate relationship with Snapchat. And then I realized what is streaks? Done with that shit. Got rid of it. And then, it was Instagram. And then I came to all of the conclusions that I came to, realizing that there's more than just what I fucking placate myself with on my phone. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Candy Crush. But look, if you want change, if you want his sacrifice to not be in vain, you need to take some steps in the right direction for yourself, so you can take some steps in the right direction for all of us. Because, how long? How long will you accept shitty ass working conditions, shitty pay, shitty healthcare, shitty fucking food, shitty all of that? How long? How long does it take? You don't deserve it. That's for fucking sure. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I believe in you. And I believe in us. And I believe in the fact that we all think this shit. We all want this shit. We all know this shit to be true. And I am proud to be where I am, saying what I'm saying to you, to me, to all of us. I'm proud to know what I know. I'm proud to think what I think. And you deserve to feel that way too. Bye. I love you. Bye.